Welcome to Chaotic Acuity.
My name is Frankie.
And I'm Kevin.
Alright, so let's get started. Kevin, go ahead, start us off.
Damn. Always got a nigga starting off first. My goal for Chaotic Acuity is really to keep a informed group of people. See,
I feel like my goal is to make sure people are educated, but not just educated mentally, but like emotionally touched at the same time. I definitely feel like I have a lot of impactful stories that I want to share on the podcast, as well as great information that Kevin has researched, because I ain't gonna look up any books.
Yeah, I'm a researcher here.
No, we don't play that over here. They like to gaslight you.
So, any and all information should be coming from me. She want to gaslight shit.
It's just a joke.
Not gaslight.
I'm sorry, I'm just a girl.
I don't know why you would use that word.
But either way, we basically want to make sure that everybody's informed on most of the same things, so that we're not all on step one still. So we're going to be talking about current events. We're going to be giving insight on those current events. And you're also going to get insight from us as well on many other topics.
One of our main topics will definitely be a lot on mental health and a lot on Black mental health.
You know that 63% of African Americans believe that depression is some sort of lack of inner strength? We can't go on believing this.
We're getting a lot of information from us. Can't wait.
Okay.
Pretty sure you guys want to know how we came up with the name Chaotic Acuity. Low key, I was just up late and I was just I wanted something that had something like a little bit of chaotic, because I feel like whenever me and Kevin have conversations, it's a little chaotic, mostly because I just be rapping, but then he'll throw some things in there that make me question what I'm talking about, and I feel like that was the perfect words to describe how our conversations go. Chaotic acuity. If you know what acuity means.
It's basically synonymous to an accurate understanding of something. So why do you not have anything written down?
Why don't I have anything written down? Because I'm going off the dome. This is literally my heart and soul. But nah, for real.
Now you saying it's your heart and soul like it's not mine. Damn.
It's both our heart and soul. I feel like having Kevin as a co-host, it's like we have great conversations, and so his opinion really matters in a way of he gives me extra insight, and I feel like low-key enlightened once he teaches me something that I really don't know.
Yo, shit, craziness.
No.
But nah, for real, I mean, it's craziness. And like she said, the conversations that we have is really just her wrapping things up and simple and to the point. Most times. It might be me rambling sometimes and then her saying these short little sentences, but yeah, that's how it really ends up being.
Sometimes it's just me having a bunch of theories, and like I have a lot of random theories, and I like to share those theories, and then we like to look deeper into that to see if there's any physical bound behind that.
Yeah, pretty much. And then with the books that I read, I really ask more questions than what they're already giving me, as well as questions that they still have as well. So
Kevin, what are you most excited about as far as this podcast? What are you most excited about like doing, or where do you see it going?
I can see it going very far. You know, we're trying to get all types of Black people in here so that we can have a more unified front when it comes to ideas that aren't really privy to others. So I can see it going far as long as we are still staying on point, on topic with whatever we got going on. And then any information that we give out, as long as we give the sources to it, we're perfectly fine. But in terms of how this will end up being, I could definitely see it I can definitely see it be a very popular thing, probably about 5-10 years down the line. Probably shorter, but that's really how I see chaotic activity going. What about you?
I feel like it's gonna be lit. It's like, nah, we gonna have a lot of different people on the show. And so as far as the way that I see it going, I feel like we're gonna bring a lot of like-minded people on the show, as well as people that probably don't agree with us at all. And definitely it's gonna be a learning experience. And I'm hoping that the more people that we have on the show, the more people that we're learning, and we just have a great community of people to like share things with. That's what I'm hoping, because I feel like as much as I want to put out information, I want to be able to learn from myself and learn from these experiences, and to go back and watch these things and say, damn, you know what? I didn't think about that like that. Yeah.
Type shit.
We're gonna be having like a bigger group than that 5 years. Like by 5 years, we really gonna be on set. Like, I don't know what he talking about. 5 years is a long time. But nah, y'all wouldn't know this, but we already did a couple of episodes with other people. The sound quality just wasn't that great, but just to give you a hint of some of the episodes we've done, we talked about black men and suicide. I definitely want to talk about the high school to prison pipeline. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the legalization of marijuana and how that's changed things in the U.S., especially because we just got marijuana legalized in Maryland on July 1st, and today is the 20th of August. So it's been about a month and some change, almost 2 months going on, and you know, that changes things in Maryland specifically. I wonder how that affects people that have already been to jail or in jail and have criminal records for marijuana. I know in certain areas, especially Vermont, they have a lot of clinics that specifically help with wiping your records.
Tight shit. Tight shit. So like,
I definitely know that me and Kevin will definitely do more research into that to see if those are things that we have. There's a lot of different topics that I think affect black people the most that we will talk about.
Yeah. Moral of the story.
Mm-hmm. Is there any topics that you're most excited to talk about or that you want to touch base on?
For real, is just really just trying to find any missing links within history that is keeping us from understanding how things are today. So, how the past really affects us is what I'm really worried about. There are a lot of things that have happened to us that we really don't know, don't really care for, and aren't really taught in school. So there are also things that we've been taught, and it's only half-truths.
Hold up. Let him.
So it's really more about just clearing up things that have been told to us that can be considered either myths or half-truths or lies, for real. So that's really my goal in mind. But
I was definitely about to cut you off. Kevin told me that there is some revolts, like slave revolts, that we don't even know about, that aren't even taught. And I really want him to tell us about these things. So I'm definitely going to peer pressure him into sharing these things that we learned in college that nobody knows about and nobody wanted to know about. And yeah, I just wanted to say that. You can continue what you were saying.
nah, I was pretty much done, for real. So that's really my goal in mind with Chaotic Acuity. It's definitely going to be a little chaotic because there's a lot of things that we tend to refuse outright, as well as not even give the amount of time to really think about. So that's the whole point. We're going to be having a bunch of people on here just outright refusing the things that we're thinking about. So it's not like we're not prepared for it. We're not trying to insult anybody that believes in these things, but we are just trying to have a conversation on
Just the open
how
dialogue.
things end up being, and then, like she said, have an open dialogue on conversations that we tend to call taboo.
Yeah. And you know, me and Kevin don't agree on everything, but we have a way of being respectful to each other's opinion without trying to purposefully change someone's opinion. So I know there's going to be different people that have different opinions. We're going to talk about business as well. We're going to talk to some college students to see how, because, you know, after COVID, a lot of things have changed in the school system, and a lot of things have changed in the work field, and a lot of things have changed for people who are trying to find homes and stuff. So we're definitely going to be talking about those things and having people, experts on the show that know about those things and have worked in those fields. And, you know,
Yes, sir! This nigga spitting.
Damn, nigga!
but definitely we'll be having a broad scale of information, but we'll try to narrow it down so it doesn't seem like too much at the same time. For you, Kevin, because I do have a couple questions for you personally. How does it feel about having a female coach when you hate women?
Oh, here she go, y'all. Here she go, y'all. Please go on something, like, for real.
Now you're lying. Now you're lying. I don't hate women. I'm okay with having a female coach. That's how I'm able to bounce ideas off of somebody. Instead of just being one gender saying hella shit. Then niggas hating on me.
You see how he talks to me?
No, we don't play that over here. They like to gaslight you.
I'm just joking. He loves women. He's a lover of women. He's a lover boy for real. He gets so many women.
The nigga lying. The nigga lying. Anyways, what's your next question?
No, that was my only question.
That was your only question? The nigga asked me one question. So I
Nah, I got questions. As they pop up into my mind, I'm gonna ask them. What did you first think about chaotic acuity when I brought the idea up?
When you really bring the idea up, you kind of just was like
The idea of us working together on it, though. Because I know, like, you had your own thoughts for a podcast on your own, I guess. And so having to do that along with someone else that you probably weren't even thinking about doing it with, how did that change your point of view?
Well, first of all, I didn't want to do a podcast. I wanted to do book reviews.
Okay.
Based on books that I was reading.
Okay.
And decided to just ask basic topic questions to get a little bit of a discussion going on.
I didn't know that, so I guess we'll be doing some book reviews on here as well.
That's dead.
Nah.
That'll be on my own shit. But either way, yeah, that's what I really wanted to do first. Being a history major is kind of hilarious, so definitely was trying to figure out what the hell I was going to do. Whether or not I wanted to be like in a museum or in National Archives, or starting a little YouTube channel in order to just get my foot in order to understand how I'm supposed to be reviewing books, what's a good way. The whole point of chaotic acuity, low key, when she was bringing it up, I was like, yo, how the hell is this gonna happen? Niggas ain't got no money. That's what I was thinking first. But just understanding how technology is and how it can work on both ends, especially with how the pandemic wanted to just pop up out of nowhere as well. Technology definitely is now advanced enough for us to be able to do a podcast and for us to be able to record it, as well as to set up an area or room in order for us to record and give out information and have a conversation with whatever community we
So what do you think that we need money for?
Bitch, I got money now. I got motherfucking money now.
For supplies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know, because we did some podcasts with a lot of equipment, but like those didn't even come out that great. So we're hoping to start these off for you guys, and then eventually we see where it goes on an equipment level. But you just gonna have to enjoy what you get for right now. Do you have any questions for me?
What are your expectations of this podcast? Like,
I feel like my expectations are the same as my goals.
okay.
I expect it to grow, and as well as it grow, I expect it to grow myself. You know what I'm saying? I definitely have a lot of expectations as far as I don't want to just have it be like in the same place. I don't want it to just be an American have an American background. I want to like be able to travel and go to different countries and meet different people at a certain point. There might be even a time where we might be outside and just interviewing random people. Not like interviewing, but like trying to meet different people of different walks of life. And that's kind of something that I really want to do somewhere outside of just being in Maryland and whatnot. Because we are based in Maryland. We both live in Maryland. So right now the podcast is here. But I have expectations for it to be grander, being nationwide or being worldwide. So yeah, I definitely have big expectations. I have big goals for it. I see it being something that lasts a long time, and until we just feel like it's just we've outgrown it. But at this point, I want it to be something that is a continuous growth.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I also wanted to continuously grow.
Yeah.
So, but I don't have any more questions.
Okay.
You're the only one that wanted to press everybody.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
The nigga said.
You got all these
the
notes.
nigga
I'm trying to figure out
said
what you have written
that
down.
I hate women. The nigga said that. Just want to let you know.
He calling me a nigga. That's his research. I will be giving you clips. I will be giving you movies. I will be giving you quotes. I will be giving you different things to research on your own, just in case you can't buy the books that we use. My biggest thing about being in college that was always so annoying for me is having to buy all these books and only needing small parts from them. So I definitely want to have a space where we can create a cut. You know, having a place for you guys to have links so that you can go and research these things yourself. I definitely want to provide as much information as possible, as well as Kevin, but I want to provide information that's easy to digest. And I know that not everybody wants to read these big books, and there will be people that are interested in these things, and I support you guys to be interested because you should be informed of what's going around you and how the world is changing and where we started off. We are both history majors. I don't think we said that. Oh, we're not both history majors. Kevin has a different history major. Are we not?
We're the same history. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, he told me that he did computer science the other day. Did you not tell me that?
I did say that.
You did say that.
What I said was that I started out as a computer science major, and then I changed my major to history.
And so I started off as an African studies major, and when I transferred, I changed my major to history.
All learning?
We're all learning. And like, you know, there's nothing wrong with learning. I think people should not be afraid to learn more. Like, I always want to further my education. We'll talk more about education when we get to the topics of education. But as for now, we both have our bachelor's in history, so that's what really brought us together. We had class together and we did study groups together, so that's kind of how we already have a relationship of talking and studying together and getting this information out and writing papers and all that stuff. So as you can see, show them your notebook.
Yeah, I'm a writer.
He got all these
I got
notes.
plenty of notes.
Plenty of notes. He not trying to share these notes with niggas though.
I don't share them on the fly like that. Sometimes my mind gets jumbled, but it's not like I'm not giving you all the information on my notes.